Welcome back! Yes, and boy oh boy, do we have a bag full of goodies for you. We don't even have any time to do an intro. Let's just get straight into it. It's Tech Force time. First off today, we have the Chubby Cable. And just take a look at this awesome product. They feel great in hand. They are weighty and solid. The silicone texture feels smooth, and the woven cable it has a very pleasing texture to it. The heads of the cable have a decent sized grip on, which means you can hold them and manipulate them to exactly what you need them to do. So really, really nice. Then they come with a fake leather clasp. So when you wrap the cable around your hand and then you wrap the clasp over, boom, they're just secured and you have no more tangled cables. And another thing I'm loving here is they come in a multiple of colors to choose from. Unfortunately, these cables do not support HDMI over the USB-C. So no matter what you attach them to, you can't get a video signal out of them. Then also I ran a speed test via the USB-C hub's Ethernet. And these cables got up to 330 megabits a second, which is pretty good. Yes, not bad at all. But when I was using a better cable, I was able to max out the broadband at 540 megabits a second. These cables worked fine on every device I had, whether it's an Android phone, a Windows laptop, a printer, my Nintendo Switch, or just to charge my headphones. The power flowed without any issues. The transfer speeds are also fine. These cables don't get torn or scuffed from daily use, so I'm loving their longevity. They're going to be around for a long while. Yes. Then the tying mechanism held fast, and the grips on the end are very useful as well. The flashy light on the back of the cable is fine if you're into that sort of thing. If all you want is data and power, they're perfect. If you need faster speeds and video, you will need a 3.2 compatible cable from somewhere else. Next up, we're looking at the Maono microphone. And this microphone has a great sound quality for microphones at this price point. Upon testing, the voices sound crisp and clear, far from the tiny, unpleasant sound of those headset mics which typically put out. I was also able to hear myself clearly, talking whilst clapping, proving that the noise isolation is great. They are very sturdy and they have some weight to them. I received a polished metallic black microphone which looks amazing. And then when purchasing the microphone, buyers have the option of a few different choices. You can get it in purple, pink or white finishes. So very cool to have a few different options here. Then the stand comes with a microphone, and this allows you to rotate the microphone to suit you and put it where you need it to be. And this felt very sturdy when I was trying it out. I set it on my desk in front of me and it had a great range of movement, even though this movement is only back and forth. But this movement is enough for any PC user. Buyers also have the option to purchase a boom arm. Yes, it goes boom. No, it's just a boom which is called an arm to extend the range and function of the microphone. The microphone also brings the style in spades. Yes, this microphone has got some attitude because it is able to light up underside of the microphone, and you can also change this depending on the software. So if you download the software easily, you can then manipulate and change the colors to either a single color or an RGB. Yes. The microphone has a handy knob interface on the front, giving you control over the gain easily, and if you push it, it's muted. So quick access if you need to mute your microphone. Say you're about to cough and you're on air, and you just push it and then you cough, and then you push it again, and nobody knows you coughed on air. I was equally impressed by the connection to the underside of the microphone, which is very unobtrusive and hidden away. The Maono DM30 USB microphone is compatible across the board with a port for the usual headphone connector. The USB cable that came with the microphone was handy and chargeable to a USB-C, allowing you to use the microphone for recording on your laptop or phone. I intend on using this to create content online rather than relying on a substandard phone's built-in microphone. Unfortunately, in this price range, there is really stiff competition, especially if you're taking a look on Amazon. It's a bit quiet and might need boosting if you aren't close enough to the microphone. So you really need to boost it in post, but if you're doing live, then getting close to your microphone. Your Maono DM30 is more robust for this price point. Basically, I'm very impressed with this, and it has a professional appearance, and the microphone's got a great feel to it. Couple that with the impressive software giving any user adequate customization options, and you have yourself a versatile entry to mid-level microphone suitable for almost any situation. And what would a Tech Force review be without earbuds? Yes, we've got the Jabra Evolve2 earbuds, and firstly, I am loving the comfortable fit. It also has a great frequency response, connecting over Bluetooth to an iPhone. The Jabra app plus sound automatically updates the buds. It then prompts you to set up and personalize listening modes by checking your ear tip fit, adjusting the frequency response to your hearing and setting the ANC strength. You also get some manual customization on the Sound Plus app itself, like allocating commands to the left earbuds. You can adjust left to right channel balance, and there's a built-in equalizer. However, commands are mostly locked for the right ear to the MS Teams specifications, even if you're not connected to a PC. The hear-through mode sounds realistic. The Jabra Evolve2 earbuds hear-through function rates as one of the most natural sounding transparency modes that I've used. Sounds come through with a little clipping or a little wind noise. You can even adjust how loudly it pipes in your environment compared to your audio. Then a great feature here is it's compatible with Microsoft Teams. It also has wireless charging. The Evolve2 buds reaches 8 hours, yes, 11 minutes to get a single charge. From a productivity perspective, it'll get you through a workday with ease. In addition to Microsoft Teams, it's also certified to play nicely with the Zoom and the Google Meet, alongside a reasonably good mic with some adjustable parameters in the app. Now, there is a but, and it's quite a little bit big of a but. So the but is that the ANC basically is not much better than isolation. The biggest complaint about these is that it's barely perceptible when you've got the ANC activated. In the Sound Plus app, you can adjust the amount of ANC, you can correct the ANC imbalances left and right, and you can even play some minimalistic, you can play with some little sliders as well that shift the tone and the pace and receive the attenuation. But ultimately, the earbuds cancel scarcely more noise than just isolation alone. Then onto the price. There are much cheaper options for similar price point with the same features and even the same sound quality. So yes, a little bit pricey for what we're getting. The app functions are then also scattered over 2 apps. You have one app for your phone and one app for your computer, and this is a little bit annoying because you don't get the exact same app, which means you have different features on your laptop and you've got different features on your phone. Well, in conclusion with these, they are a great pair of headphones, but where the Evolve2 buds stumble is in executing ANC. It just doesn't do a very good job at that. Whether you've got it on or off, sometimes I could hardly tell the difference. Then, at the risk of asking too much, one only gets 3 sets of ear tips at this price, and that's a little bit disappointing as well. The EarFun Air 2 is what we're looking at next, and when I pop these on, they are comfortable and they've got a great stable fit. The EarFun Air Pro 2 offers up to 7 hours of playtime and a total of 34 hours, including the charging case with the ANC switched off, and up to 6 hours or 30 hours in total if you keep that ANC activated. It also has great touch-sensitive controls, so you just give it a touch and you're able to control it. These earbuds are water and sweat resistant, So if you like to splash yourself with water, or if you excessively sweat in the gym, these are IPX5 rated and feature touch controls, allowing you to play, pause, move between tracks, adjust the volume, hold calls, toggle through the ANC settings, and activate your phone's voice assistants, all with the tap of one finger. The power lies within your finger to control these. Then note that these earbuds also come with quite an interesting little cleaning stick, which looks like a pointed cotton bud, which is something I've never seen before, and I've never seen these included. They are, yes, a great idea, because, you know, we need to clean them every now and then, yes, which is great. Thank you for this. It's an awesome little addition. The EarFun Air are a fantastic pair of earbuds that squeeze a lot of the basics into this price point, and this price point is £100. The ANC here isn't the strongest I've used, with some environmental noises still able to sneak in. Nevertheless, there remains a noticeable difference between having the setting switched on and off, and this helps the audio sound a little bit more immersive, with few outside distractions to compete with. My final thoughts on the EarFun Air Pro 2 are that they are a good for commuting and traveling. Yes, these are a decent pair that are comfortable and have a lightweight fit to them, and you can easily fit them into most pockets and bags without too much of an issue. They also feel well built and don't leak too much when you've got the audio volumes turned up quite high. They have a continuous battery life, which is around 6 hours too, and this should be enough to get anybody through a daily commute. However, even though they have active noise cancelling, they struggle a little bit to block out the low rumble of a bus or a plane flying when you're in the plane. I mean, not just flying overhead. Yes, so they struggle just to block out these sounds. Time now to do your obligatory duty when watching any YouTube video, and that is, yes, going over and clicking the like and subscribe button. That's it. Go on over and hit the clickety thumbs up, thank you very much, and the subscribe button. Then also that bell icon if you would like to be notified every time we drop a video. And yes, you want to be notified every time we drop a video, so push that little bell icon. Finally today we have the Onyx Note Air E3 tablet that comes with a case. Yes, and the first thing you're going to notice is that it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes, which and also comes with a premium build. The device has a modern appearance compared to the curved backs of the typical e-readers. It's arguably whether the design is more ergonomic, as we'll see later, but there will be little debate that it looks premium. It's looking good, so it's ticking all the style boxes. It also got a great premium feel with a light yet solid aluminium chassis that is sure to stand the test of time in almost anybody's bag. It has a broad format and application support. Apps will mostly come from the Google Play Store, thanks to it being certified Android 12 device, and that means you have the access to the same library of apps available to most tablet owners. Whether or not it makes sense to use these apps on an e-screen is entirely up to you. Then also, performance won't be the same, of course, especially for apps with fast changing content like games and videos, but at least you can run them. You also get a comfortable pen with a magnetic attachment. A very small criticism is that it is not waterproof at all, and it's a small criticism but a nice to have, you know, because things happen. There's water out in the world, there's coffees out in the world and teas out in the world that somebody's going to be spilling. At around £500, the Note Air 3C is hardly inexpensive as an e-reader or even as an Android tablet. That price does include a pen, which is great, and a folio cover, so you are saving a little bit in the long run. It doesn't work as an external monitor, and this is a shame because this would be such a great feature, and I know it is possible to do this with other devices. The pen only works well in the first-party applications. Some apps that you download do not recognize the pen support. Then finally, the Note Air 3C doesn't simply heap on features just for the sake of having them there. It carefully distills the experience down to the basics, but it delivers it in a way that is almost perfect. you get a well-performing Android tablet with a fast and sharp color ink screen that is wrapped in a subdued but elegant design. Yes, it could use a little bit more battery, though that would also make the device a little heavier as well. And yes, the price tag is a bit hard to swallow. But if you're looking for a long-term investment in an e-reader that's going to last you a long time, then look no further than this ebook right here. It's definitely something you should consider adding to your cart. That's all we've got time for. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. If you were stuck on a desert island, which is the only device you would take with you? I wonder what it would be. Mine would be something that had a solar panel, so you could just keep recharging, because there's no use taking a device that's only going to last for a certain amount of time, and then once the battery's dead, it's dead. Take something with a solar panel.